Hey everyone, this is James with WS News. 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy sheds light on his shoulder injury. Brock Purdy will make his return from a shoulder injury this Sunday when the 49ers face the Buffalo Bills. So yeah, right now Kyle Shanahan has listed Brock Purdy as questionable, but the way Kyle spoke in his most recent interview and also the way Brock Purdy spoke in his most recent interview, and unless something crazy happens between now and Sunday, it sounds like he's going to play. Purdy said that it was throughout the game. He wasn't really sure when the injury occurred, but he feels good now and he's excited to be able to play in this game. He said throughout the week they had some throwing programs. He started feeling better. He said on Thanksgiving, that's when he really started to feel better. He practiced, he felt good about it. And then again on Friday, he felt good about practice again. Purdy also said when you go through an injury and stuff like that, you want to know what's going on with your body and how long something could be, or if something is serious or not, if you're healthy or not. So all those things definitely ran through his mind, but glad everything was clean with the MRI and knowing that they had a good plan to get ready for this weekend's game. Brock Purdy says he's ready to go. So, it's going to be interesting here. Of course, it's good news that Brock Purdy is able to go in this game. I mean, without Brock Purdy going out there against the Bills, there's probably a 99% chance they don't win that game without Brock Purdy. I mean, look what happened when Brandon Allen stepped in. They got absolutely smoked by the Packers. So, it's definitely a good sign for the 49ers that Brock is going to play, but no Bosa again is going to be huge on the defense. Greenlaw isn't ready to go yet, so that's not going to help him out. Fred Warner is continuing to play with a broken ankle, and Trent Williams is not going to go. So, that left side of the offensive line could get blown up. Purdy might be running for his life, and the defense, I just don't see with no Bosa out there, and Fred Warner playing on a broken ankle. Greenlaw's not coming back yet. I just don't see how the 49ers are going to get it done. The only thing I'm thinking is with the conditions being crazy, there's supposed to be snow falling, I think, today and tomorrow in Buffalo. So if the conditions are pretty crazy, that could neutralize the playing field a little bit. We've seen that in the past, some of these games where you have a very good team going against a really crappy team, but then it's pouring rain the entire game. Sometimes those games end up being really close and you wouldn't really expect it. And the poor conditions kind of neutralize the playing field and it gives those bad teams a chance to win a game. So, I'm kind of thinking that might be the only thing that could help the 49ers out here. Maybe the poor conditions, the snow, the ice, the extreme cold, maybe that forces Buffalo into some turnovers. But of course, that's also a risk for the 49ers, right? They're not used to playing in these types of conditions. You don't see these types of conditions when they're playing home games in California. So, still going to be a very tough game here. Buffalo is favored by a lot. I think it was 7 last time I looked. I don't know if that has changed, but, Buffalo is expected to win this game. And, I think that 7-point line is probably should be a little bit bigger, to be honest, because you look what happened in Green Bay, right? I think they were favored by 5.5 or something like that. They won by 28 points. So, it is the NFL. Anything could happen. That's why they play the games, right? But, everything right now is pointing to a 49ers loss and is pointing to Buffalo destroying the 49ers here on this Sunday night game. But what do you think about it? No Trent Williams, no Nick Bosa, no Dre Greenlaw. Fred Warner continuing to play on a broken ankle, but Purdy's able to go. So that's the silver lining here, right? With the injury report is they got one guy out of 10 guys that they need to play. But let me know what you think about it. Do they stand a chance? Will they be able to run the ball? Do you think the conditions, the snow, the cold, those crazy conditions that are supposed to be had in Buffalo this weekend, is that going to help the 49ers have a better chance to pull out this game? Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this, and I will talk to you soon.